Hello everyone, and welcome to a quick rainy drive of the all-new Lincoln Navigator. This is a rare chance for us to get to experience this car, but of course this is a Navigator Reserve with short wheelbase, the jet appearance package on this particular one, so it looks nice all blacked out here. I think this thing looks mega with this new facelift. We have massive wheels on this one as well. I think you can get like almost 23, 24s. These are only 22s, only 22s. Like I mentioned, jet appearance package, all blacked out trim. With this controversial new rear end that Lincoln has done, I do like the light animations. It looks absolutely epic. But as we know, we have a split tailgate now on the new Navigator. If I can even figure out how to open this thing up. We can open up this top piece right here. And of course we can open up this lower piece to have a split tailgate. So all power adjustment, third row, pretty good storage space in here as well. And this is a power closing full tailgate system as well, which is pretty nice. Let's go hop inside and take it on the drive so we can get out of this rain. Power running boards, a nice illuminated side sill plate as well. No soft closed doors on any Navigators, unfortunately, and no air suspension still as of yet. Powering it up. TwinTurbo V6 comes to life, and of course the star of this entire interior is this massive new display in here. It's huge, and we also have new steering wheel design, Blue Cruise as well. Pretty familiar with the Revel Ultimo system. Really nice new redesigned center console. Feels very solid, very premium feeling interior. The door panels are a lot nicer than they used to be. Same with these new window switches over here, new lock switches. Everything has a nice more solidity, premium feel to it. Leather wrapped grab panels right there. A little bit loud today with the rain, unfortunately, so we're going to close up this shade, but it also gives us a chance to check out this awesome new rear seat console over here. Same nice materials, lots of storage in this vehicle as well, even in the center console area over here. Wireless chargers in here, all that fun stuff. Those piano key switches, and of course we can kind of customize this display up here so we can put in media, all this fun stuff. It's nothing too crazy. It only is really fun when you can go over to YouTube, for example, and you can actually kind of input a video up here, for example. So if we go to any YouTube video, you can just kind of open it up like this and make it full screen, and then you can actually put it on this display up here when you're in park. You can even swap it on two displays over there, send it back, which is pretty cool. But the second you go into drive, that is just go away. Another big feature here is our air vent controls are now all on the screen here, so you actually have to move them like this. But if you want the air on you, you can have it press this button, have it go on your body or go away from your body, so you don't have to fiddle around with all the switches. So I think those are really cool features to include on there as well. Heated, ventilated, and massaging seats on this particular Reserve one. Lots of apps and stuff in here on these packages. We have the digital scent package, so we can actually have perfume coming in and out of the vehicle as well, which is pretty cool. So you have 3 scents at a time. It's located in the center console area over here. We saw that on the Nautilus, but let's go take it out on a quick drive and see if there's anything new in the driving experience, because there's nothing new actually in terms of this powertrain. It is the same as before. We have 4 high, 4 auto, 4 low. I don't think it's actually a low range gearbox in this particular one. We have normal 4A, we have 2 high, not 4 high. So it's 4 auto actually, and a few other drive modes here. We can already smell the scent coming out. It smells nice. Let's go take this on a quick drive over here. Get out of the gravel. Steering wheel is interesting. It's almost like a squircle wheel, I would say. It's interesting. It's from the new Nautilus, but off the bat, it drives still pretty similar to the pre-generation, pre-heavy facelifted Navigator. This is not an all-new ground-up vehicle. It's just a heavily updated, all-new interior, all-new exterior body design, pretty much. New wheels, new colors, new lights. The powertrain chassis is largely the same. Handling the rain well, I can tell you that. Very quiet in here. I think they actually definitely improved on the interior NVH. It sounds quieter than the last generation or last Navigator per se, which I did have some experience in, so that's nice. I'm just not a big fan of this new wheel, or you know, maybe it's just me getting in it for the first time. It may take some time to get used to. It definitely allows you to see this display very easily, and kind of all the vision around you is pretty much a lot nicer. You do feel like you're sitting high in the vehicle, but of course you can adjust your seat in an endless amount of ways with these perfect position seats that Lincoln offers. So those are pretty comfortable still, so no complaints there. Drives like a big body-on-frame truck at the end of the day. I would like Ford and Lincoln to implement some sort of air suspension system in this platform at some point, probably the next generation. It's not their thing usually to do an air suspension, so for that you're still gonna have to go with like a GM truck there for that. But it's a pretty good suspension setup at the end of the day. It's soaking up the bumps pretty well. Again, these are on the 22-inch wheels. You can get larger wheels. I have a feeling those might cannot confirm, but they may compromise the ride quality just a little bit. So if you want style over ride, maybe go for those. I mean, overall it's pretty good. Do you have any things you like so far on this?
It's definitely very comfortable. The screen is nice, but it definitely has limited options for what you could put on my side.
Yeah, I agree.
Some passenger screens and other brands.
Yeah, that was an interesting choice they did with this. This is the same kind of screen setup in the new Nautilus, so you can't really do much with this display. Like I mentioned, in park you can throw like a YouTube video up on there, but that's about it. Just some widgets up there. So I think it was a little bit of a missed opportunity to add in like a sort of actual dedicated passenger screen. And how this is set up here with this main infotainment being down here, I think it's just a little bit too low. I guess if you're in Blue Cruise and you know you have that kind of safety net around you, you feel like you can kind of navigate it on the highway. But if I'm just needing to make a quick change, you really have to take your eyes off the road to kind of make any major changes down there, which is a little bit frustrating in my own opinion here. But you know, the Navigator still offers plenty of power from this twin-turbo V6. Fuel economy is, you know, okay, nothing crazy in this class, and hopefully they're working on some sort of maybe power boost or some kind of hybrid or EV to come down the road, because a lot of its competition are now offering either a full EV, some sort of hybridization, especially with the Germans. Step on it. Yeah, still strong power out of this twin-turbo V6. It's a Navigator though. Drives like a big body on frame SUV. Excite mode really just gives you a little more throttle response and some more revs out of there, but all in all, still pretty nice, luxurious experience. I would definitely say it does feel more of a luxury vehicle actually than the previous gen Navigator. That interior was nice, though it still had some kind of harder plasticky bits. This feels a nice next level up, I would definitely say, overall in terms of just general quality. There's a lot of things to get used to though, especially with this new steering wheel. Let's pop it back into, I didn't even conserve here. Save some fuel. Oh wow, that throttle response really dials back. It puts it into too high for rear wheel drive here for conserve to get a little bit better fuel economy, I guess. It's an interesting driving experience. I like the scent. I like the quality upgrades, the luxury upgrades. Some quirks to get over, for sure. And it is way more expensive than it used to be as well. It starts, I think, almost around $100,000 now, which is pretty nuts. But like I said, you're getting a lot more stuff standard on the new Navigator, which is nice. And of course, the full Ultimate Black Labels are still on offer if you want to really splurge out in all the nice leathers and custom materials and unique Lincoln experiences there. But for starters, not bad. Nice, good first impressions, I would say, for this Reserve model. And what is it, $107,000, this particular one?
Yes, $107,000.
$107,000. Got a lot of features. Massage seats, right?
Yep, and the base price is $99,000.
$99,000 for, this is, I think, a base Navigator. Wow, okay. Okay, so about 10 grand in options almost. And you're pretty getting a lot. You're getting a lot for the money, I would say, still. But do you need to go up to a Black Label? Probably not. If you want to, you can. Not bad, Lincoln. I'd love to get this in for a week for a review, but I think it might be a little bit difficult for now. Hopefully down the road we'll get this, but for now, thank you guys for joining us on this quick drive of the all-new Lincoln Navigator.